Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. As I stated on many occasions, the Americans will send eventually tanks, Abrams tanks to the Russians, to the Ukrainians, and they will probably send them airplanes as well, fighter jets or little bombers, whatever. They're already there from tanks from other European countries, NATO members, and the Americans now are, the mountain slope model that I have. They start little, they get us ready, and then eventually they send everything they wanted. Now they're about to send tanks, but they're not going to send tanks. They're going to send something next to a tank, which is, it's called the Bradley infantry vehicles, I think. It's fighting vehicle. So Biden says Bradley fighting vehicles are on the table for Ukraine. Reuters. Now I said, okay, I know Bradley, but I thought he was a kind of a tank. But I said, well, let me check it out. So I looked around and I found this little thing that looks like this. And you tell me, what is this? All right. Okay. So this is the Bradley. All right. And I'm going to send you some more I'm going to show you some more pictures so we don't have a doubt of what the hell we are talking about, right? So this is the little Bradley, okay? All right, now we know what we're talking about. And see what the article says. Now, Bradley is, it says, a Bradley fighting vehicle is a tracked armored fighting vehicles platform of the United States developed by FMC Corporation and manufactured by BA, formerly, It is named after the U.S. General Omar Bradley. So the Bradley is designated to transport infantry or scouts with armor protection while providing covering fire to suppress enemy troops and armored vehicles. The several Bradley variants include this and this and this and that. Okay, now let's go to the article and see what's going on here. So Biden says Bradley fighting vehicles are on the table for Ukraine. Yeah, we know that. And the next one's going to be the Abrams. Know that too. Kentucky, Hebron. U.S. President Joe Biden on Wednesday said that sending Bradley fighting vehicles to Ukraine was being considered to help that the country fight Russia's invasion. Yes, Biden said when asked if the option was on the table. Yes, the armored vehicle with a power gun has been used as a staple by the U.S. Army to carry troops around battlefields since the mid-1980s. The Army has thousands of Bradleys, which could give the Ukrainians more firepower on the battlefield. Biden's move, however, is short of sending Abrams tanks to Ukraine, which the Ukrainians have been requesting. Just a little bit. Wait. About 2 more months, if the war still goes on, you're going to get those too. It was not clear how many Bradleys are destined for Ukraine, but the United States is preparing another weapons aid package which could be announced in the coming days. And the United States said that we're not involved in a war. Nah, not at all. No, Russia is talking bullshit, Kirby said in another article. We're going to cover it later. Said, no, Putin keeps talking about the West being involved in a war. No, the war is between Russia and Ukraine. Yeah, that's how you like to portray it, but you attack Russia economically, you attack it financially, you attack it with military provided to Ukraine, and you're not involved. I mean, it's like you see a rapist and he's using his hands, he's using his this, and he's not, penetrating the victim, but with a condom. And because he wears a condom and he is, performing hardcore, you know what I mean? That's not rape. That's what these guys are telling us. Basically, as that is fingers, all that, tongue, mouth. No. That's not rape right there. It's just I don't know. No. I mean, they can ask us be retards, but we are not. After all, I mean, some of us are. That's true, but not you and I. All right. Late last month, Ukraine's President Zelensky told the U.S. Congress that the tens of billions of dollars of aid, if it had approved to help it combat the Russian invasion was not charity, but an investment in global security. You are a paranoid, narcissistic guy who thinks that if you're gone, everybody else is going to die. Well, that's a narcissistic behavior, and that's not true. You have no evidence to support your fucking statement. But anyway, and people here are taking him serious. Why? That's why. The United States has sent about $21.3 billion in weapons assistance to Kiev, as Europe's biggest land conflict since 1945 grinds on, killing tens of thousands. And you support it, and you are upping it by providing weapons to those guys. But you say, why? Should we let him die? No, but tell the truth. I mean, the United States has increasingly sent more capable weapons to Ukraine. Initially, Raytheon Technology Corp made shoulder-fire Stinger, they start slow, Stinger anti-aircraft missiles, as well as Javelin anti-tank missiles, were used to beat back the Russian advance. Javelins, are made by Lockheed Martin. These are companies. As the war progressed, the Ukrainian needs changed. More complex weapon systems, including high-mobility artillery, rocket systems, HIMARS, and National Advanced Surface-to-Air Missile Systems, NASAMS, were shipped to Kiev. No, it was just, they couldn't come with HIMARS the first thing, because the population is idiot, but you don't want to take too many chances. So you started with little, and then you go to the top. Mountain slope model that I told you about. Most recently, the United States pledged to send a Patriot missile systems to repel Russian missiles and drone attacks. They are not involved. The United States is not involved in the war. Training and other logistics still need to be worked out. They will not. There will be contractors over there. But anyway, the idiots will think, yeah, the Ukrainians were trained. Yeah, they're perfect. They're fantastic of handling it in no time. The army is working to retire its Bradley fleet, and is working with industry to build a replacement as it sends to mobilize. So why not make some profit out of it? And who's going to pay for it double? We're going to pay. Why? Because they're going to give that, and they're going to say, hey, we're depleted. We need more vehicles. So Raytheon, Lockheed Martin, please make. Who's going to pay? Such idiots. I mean, we are, because we thought, oh my God, yeah, not us, the idiots that we shared land with. They think, yeah, we help. No, they sell things that are obsolete, right? They're going to change them. They're going to give them to those guys as aid. Someone's going to pay for that. Who's going to be? Someone is always paying. Let's put that, if you don't find out who's paying, that means it's you, usually, usually that's what it is. Do you think that these guys are just aid for free? If it's for free, why do they give us the number? Why do they give us 21 billion? Why do they give us 40 billion in aid? Why don't you say, no, we just aid. We just send them, 3,000 this, 5,000 this. Why do you tell us the price continuously? Because someone is paying for it. And they get rid of this, and then they say, hey, we are depleted. We need to make some more orders. Hey, who's there? Raytheon, Lockheed Martin, Boeing, we're right here for you. We're your friends, we're your friends. You remember that song at Mowgli? The original Jungle Book, the cartoon, when they have those vultures over there and Mowgli is upset. And then the guys come and say, they're their friends. To your beater, and when you die, the vulture's going to pick you up. So the same here. We are friends, right? On our friends, the vultures over there waiting to get the... Jesus Christ, man. It's such a rocket right here in front of us. And we're like, oh yeah, help Ukraine. Hey, baby doll. We helped Ukraine again. Yeah, I'm so happy about it. Let's have sex. Celebrate. Pick the champagne. We drank it yesterday when we gave them more aid. No more. Bring the beer then. Yeah. Oh my God. Anyway, so that's how it is, man. Someone is paying for it, and it's you and I. And the problem is going to be our children and our children's children. And that's why you love democracy, because you have some people that you vote for or you didn't vote for, They're over there for about 4 years or 5 years or 6 years, depends on the senator, time that he has. And then those guys can wreck your country and your children's future and your retirement pensions and all that in no time, and you can't do anything about it because you have to work in the system. And you have the mass media who continues to fool the idiots, the one below 86. They do not understand, and you're just saying, what the fuck? Can you see what's happening? Yeah, you can. You can't talk with the idiots because you can't compete with mass media, obviously, and they love mass media. They're like, I mean, can you imagine people watching CNN still? Yeah, they are. They are. And you talk with them and say, no, okay, what's your information? What's your fact? Where you get your facts? Oh, CNN, Jesus Christ. Well, do you take it from, what was that, Fox News? Jesus Christ, there are the other weasels over there. Jesus Christ, that's your, as a guy said in the 20s, that's the adult school. The school of the adults is the media, instead of being books and experience. And anyway, this is it, my friends. Keep paying. They will help these guys with Bradleys. The next one is going to be the Abrams, and the next one is going to be some fighters, airplanes, aircraft, and that's the way things go. But they're not involved. Again, not involved in this war, and we believe them. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.